In this lesson, we're going to talk about the letter W. We'll find out what it looks like and the sound that it can represent. So let's look at an uppercase W first. Whoa, I see a lot of diagonal lines. Do you see them? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So an uppercase W has 4 diagonal lines. And I notice a pattern too because it goes down, up, down, up. Do you notice that too? So now we can skywrite it in the air together. We go down, up, down, up. So that's an uppercase W. A lowercase w follows the same pattern. It's just shorter. So it's easy to connect them because they look very similar. We go down, up, down, up. The only difference is that the height of them is a little bit shorter. So that's a lowercase w. So now I'm wondering if we can figure out, is this a W? What do you think? Yes or no? It is a lowercase w because it goes down, up, down, up. That's our diagonal line with 4 diagonal lines. That makes a W. Here's another one. Is this a W? No, this is a lowercase v. It looks super similar, except it only has 2 diagonal lines. It goes down, up. It's close. They might try to trick you, but they're not the same. Is this a W? No, this is a K. It has a diagonal line, but it looks very different. Do you notice? It has this straight line up and down, then a diagonal, and then another diagonal. That's a different letter. This is the letter K. So now we can make a W with our bodies. Do you see? This is tricky what this kid did. She's just making the W with the top half of her body. So it goes down, up, down, up. So you could do this one sitting probably or standing because your legs, the bottom of half of your body, they don't participate in making this W. This is how you could make an uppercase or lowercase W. I wonder if you can do it with your body. Let's see. To make the sound that W represents, we need to look at what these lips are doing. So I see her lips are a little bit closed, a little bit pursed like this. When I talk with this, it makes my voice sound kind of funny. And then, so her lips are going to be a little bit apart, a little bit of space. And then she's going to make her lips smaller. Whoa. And then open again. Whoa. Whoa. So they start really small, and then they get a little bit bigger. Whoa. Whoa. You try it. Whoa. W represents the sound. Whoa. So here is our uppercase W and our lowercase W. You can see now how they look so similar. One is just the uppercase is just a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. And now let's look at some pictures that start with W. Ooh, I love to eat this food. Do you know what it is? Watermelon. Ooh, a whistle. Ooh, I really love to drink water. These are windows. Do you know what this is? You can say it with me. This is a worm and a wagon. All of these things start with the letter W with the sound W. To do our card, this is a picture of a cloud blowing some air like the wind. So this is wind. W, wind, W. W, wind, W. You try. W, wind, W. So what's really tricky about this sound is that when you say the letter W, that doesn't really sound like W. So it's a really tough one to remember. That's why we'll practice a lot. W, wind, W. So when we see this letter, we know its name is W, but the sound it represents is W. And here's how we do it in sign language. To me, it kind of looks like a W. Do you see it? Down, up, down, up. It kind of looks like the letter. That makes it easy for me to remember this one. It's just 3 fingers up to make the W. And that's all we're going to do today. You can now identify the letter W. You know its sound that it represents is W. And you're going to be able to find it in books. It's going to help you sound out words. It's very exciting. The more you practice, the smarter you get. I will see you soon.